Women of Reddit, what's something men completely fail to notice? That refusing to have deep, sometimes painful conversations does not get rid of problems, and in fact diminishes attraction. That when I cook for you, it was made with love. If you don't like it, be kind and don't be cruel in voicing your distaste. Negging me or insulting me doesn't make me more attracted to you. That their attitude is contagious, especially in family situations. Ever go on a family vacation when you were a kid when your dad was being a miserable ****? You know exactly what I mean. They set the tone. That playing devil's advocate on topics like rape, domestic violence, and sexual harassment is a great way to signal to us that you are not a safe person to be around. How much needs doing round the house? Not all the time, but way too often they fail to notice when they are making us uncomfortable. How their energy affects us. The point at which we give up. We didn't magically stop asking for things. We've given up. No makeup, or natural, actually requires a lot of product and effort. Holiday magic. All those extra touches and traditions don't just appear. Someone had to plan and implement them. How weaponized incompetence will destroy your relationship. No, it's not a big deal. It is a daily choice. The staggering imbalance of men's lines versus women's lines in movies. How much effort goes into looking effortless, and how often women notice tiny shifts in tone or behavior way before men realize they're acting different. That we don't actually enjoy nagging or repeating ourselves, and how frustrating it is to have to do so to get things done in a timely manner. That's when a woman says, "It's fine." Sometimes she is just too tired to explain it for the 14th time. Not because men can't understand, because constantly having to teach basic emotional awareness becomes exhausting. Sketchy shit that women avoid for their own personal safety. Some of my male friends simply cannot believe women have their head on a swivel and are keeping an eye out the entire time they are in certain everyday situations and will decide to take all sorts of precautions to avoid any sort of conflict or danger. That car heading towards us at a fast speed. The way guys treat them differently. I asked my boyfriend to come with me to the mechanic. I get that subtle patronizing vibe. I asked my boyfriend to come here and talk to him. He says, "You're a grown woman. You can talk to him." I proceeded to talk to the mechanic, while my boyfriend didn't pay any attention. As soon as we left, I pointed out to him that I can talk to a mechanic, but I was trying to get him involved, so I wasn't ripped off. And I lectured him on how mechanics and tradesmen not all, but some, aren't the best at noticing that most of the time we just want assurance. My very tall male friend was telling me he couldn't understand why women cross the street away from him because he's one of the good ones. It is hard in general to explain what being a woman is like, but if you're a man, imagine you're half the height you are, and you also have less than half the musculature. Now, if you don't already feel more vulnerable, imagine you have something the opposite gender wants from you, sex, and that gender is also 10x bigger and stronger, and their hormones doing things around the house on their own initiative. Whether you are enjoying their touch or not. How exhausting it is to constantly think about personal safety. The emotional gymnastics of this soft no. We spend 10 minutes crafting a text that says no, without sounding like we're starting a war, while a guy would just send a thumb up emoji and go to sleep.